Hello students, today we are going to read a new chapter that is Turning Point. This is a story of two naughty boys who always busy in troubling others. They always felt pride that they never caught red-handed with their pranks. But one day something happened that changed their entire life. So let's read the chapter. So it was the time of the evening at 4 o'clock. Swappan and Deep, they are the two naughty boys. They ran down the stairs and it was their time to play, run around and loiter. Loiter means to wait or stand without any purpose, without any reason, to just move around and here and there. So they play till 6 in the evening. Usually, a game of cricket or badminton was a favorite game, but for most is troubling others for their fun is the favorite pastime. The neighborhood was often abuzz. Abuzz means it's a topic of discussion with tales of their mischievous escapades. So, mischievous means a naughty, and escapade means an act involving excitement, daring, or adventure. You all have an idea that Swappan and Deep are the most naughtiest boy in the area, and they usually prank with others, they trouble others. So, they always being the topic of discussion among the neighborhood also. So, about a month ago, Deep broke some flower pots in Mrs. Mehta garden when she was away during the weekend, and also broke some freshly painted pots. While Swapan was just enjoying the scene, smiling and clapping, thinking that they have done something very extraordinary, not very ordinary. So when Mrs. Mehta returned, she saw her painted broken pots, so she felt very sad. But the next moment, she was very angry and wanted to punish the culprits. So she went to the Swappan and the parents. But again, both of them just completely ignored and disagreed that they haven't done this. As Mrs. Mehta have no clue, so they were again got away with this incident. About 15 days back, means fortnight back, Swapan and Deep quietly went to the terrace of their building, multi-storied building. Multi-storied means multiple floors of the building. And they looked into the Mrs. Sahni balcony where his dog Sherry was basking, means enjoying the winter sun and lying in a deep sleep. So what Swapan did, he lit a string of firecracker and threw it in the Mr. Sani's balcony. So with the sudden loud bursting crackers noise, got up and he was scared and he started barking loud and running here and there. When Mr. Sani heard his noise, he came out in the balcony and trying to calm him down, but his assurance were of no avail. He was not listening to the angry master yelling. So with these noise, it creates a cacophony, a harsh noise in the building, and everyone come out in their balconies and trying to see what is happening, and some of them are laughing. Meanwhile, Swapan and Deep were enjoying the scene, giggling, smiling, unable to control themselves. Again, they got away as they were not caught red handed. Red handed means no one caught them while doing that incident. Swapan and Deep both were neighbors and their parents knew each other very well. Everyone tried, their parents, their teacher, tried to knock some knowledge, tried to knock some sense into the boys, but nothing seemed to work as they don't listen to anyone. So one day, Swapan and Deep ran towards the staircase. They spotted an old lady, means seen an old lady, and Deep winked at Swappan and whispered that the new neighbor. Deep rolled a ball towards her and she was about to trip or fall on it. But she regained her balance, but the bag of vegetables slipped from her hands. Both the boys innocently inquire about the happening, but the old lady gave them a serious look and about to before uttering a single word the boys disappeared from the scene. She bent and collected all the vegetables and went to her flat. Ramaya was an old lady and she was a new one in this building. She recently shifted to the corner flat on the fourth floor. She lived alone because her only son has been working in New Zealand and no one here else to call a family. However, she managed to apply some pain relief balm and carry out her work. Hardly a month passed, Swappan and Deep again planned to trouble Ramaya. They planned that they will ring a doorbell again and again of Ramaya's flat and she will be very angry with them. But while doing this, they have to be very careful, otherwise, they can be caught red handed. And then they went to Ramaya's flat. Deep rang the doorbell and they hurriedly down to the staircase, hid in the corner, and waited with bated breath. They could hear the door open and someone saying that who's it? But soon the door closed again. Swappan again rushed back. Swappan and Deep again rang the bell. This time Ramaya's voice was very loud and she said, who is ringing the bell again and again to trouble her? The door closed within few seconds and the two boys were very happy and they said that this time she will be very angry and will shout a lot. But they don't know that something very deadly is for store for them in front of this. The third time, when they were going to ring the bell, they saw a huge red faced monkey right behind them. They had never seen so big ever in their lifetime. It was staring at them with glaring eyes. They tried to drive the beast away, but it only angered the monkey more. Both Swappan and Deep began to shout out together, help, help. The monkey was trying to warn them of the impending coming danger. Its teeth and claws looked very scary. The boy started crying. Suddenly, an old lady, Ramaya, appeared right behind the monkey with a wooden stool in her hands. She shouted at the monkey. The monkey turned towards her, a bit confused, and snarled at Ramaya. But she charged forwards towards the monkey with the stool. The monkey sensed some danger and ran away. Swappan and Deep were huddled together, crying bitterly all the while. Ramaya tried to console the boys and taught them that they have to be brave or courageous when they saw any danger in front of them. The boys had stopped crying and they went to Ramaya's flat. But Swappan was still sobbing softly. She took them to her flat and gave them some water as well as biscuits. She said that these type of monkeys can be very unpredictable, therefore they should be careful. On their way home, Deep said that they have been doing wrong all the time and they were troubling others for their fun. They should not do these things in their future. So the next day, when Swappan and Deep were playing in the garden, they saw Ramaya coming down the path with two shopping bags. They moved towards them and wished her. Ramaya also greeted them happily. So the boys extended their hand to help Ramaya, and she in return asks them to accompany her with some cold coffee and biscuits at her place. Then they all went up, chattering away happily. Thereafter, the neighbors, the teachers, and the parents never had anything against the two boys because they have now changed into a good boys. This incident was a turning point for them. They have changed from naughty, irresponsible boys to good and responsible boys. I hope you understand the chapter. Thank you.